What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the 3/4 Podcast with the 3/4. I'm Nate Holding.
I'm Carter Holding.
I'm Peyton Dobbles.
And, guys, episode 4. Let's get to it. Start out with some football. Carter, tell us about last week's game against Bridge Creek.
We played Bridge Creek. I can't talk. Bridge Creek, and we won 40-12 at home.
That's good.
So it was a good game.
Mm-hmm. So how does that do our rankings? How does the Bridge Creek game impact our rankings?
We're ranked third now. Poto's number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who number 2 is.
That's Wagner.
Wagner, number 2.
Wagner's interesting because, apparently, they haven't lost a game, but they also tied a game.
Interesting.
How many overtimes do you have to go to
I don't
to tie
know.
a game?
I mean,
Interesting.
That's honestly a good question.
Honestly, you never see a lot of tied.
Yeah, you
football
never
games.
see a lot of
see a tied
You never see
football
tie football games. The only time I think I've ever seen a tie football game is when I'm playing retro ball. But
Yeah.
it never really comes to that because, heck, I always win.
Yeah.
I always win retro
Your
ball.
game always crashes.
Oh, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, I know. Okay. But that's honestly really interesting, that Wagner. I'm going to actually...
Let's see how much overtimes it takes.
While you do that, I'll look to see who Wagner ended up tying to.
It's like some Jeopardy music going right now.
Editor, edit that in. Let's see. Wagner's record's 8-0-1. Let's see their schedule. Okay, their first game, they tied to Claremore 7-7.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Let's look at the box score. It really doesn't. Man, good recap.
I don't know. I can't really find anything about a game actually tying. There's the NFL, but that's different.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
I really couldn't find anything on Max Preps about the Wagner.
What sports are
family.
there usually ties in?
Well,
is there any ties in basketball?
No, because
No.
they would always go into overtime.
Yeah. How about baseball?
They're good in extra innings.
Yeah.
It's funny how soccer is one of the only sports where if it's tied, they just leave it that way.
Did they actually?
Yeah. Because they're so if it's not an important enough game, they're gonna leave it tied. But if it's the World Cup, they're gonna go into shootouts, overtime, and all that.
So if you're one game away from getting to the World Cup, you would just they would go for ties. But if it's just a normal season
no,
game,
so if it's a normal season game, I assume it's gonna go into. It's not gonna go into overtime. It's just tied.
okay, that's interesting.
It's weird.
Interesting.
Is there any ties in golf?
No.
I mean,
You have to. I'm trying to think what it's called. Oh my gosh, what is it called? I know it.
just on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah.
When you think of it, the word editor will
What
add
would
it
they
in.
do
Okay.
if they get the same amount of holes?
They
They
play more.
okay, they just keep
Yeah,
going.
They just keep they.
Why
Because
would
there's
they-
like
Also
18
kind of
holes.
depends on the course too.
There's 18 holes, so if they tie the 18 holes, then they go and play. They start at the front 9 again,
they just
and
go
play.
back.
And
And then I don't know how many holes they play.
back to football. So, Blanchard, we are ranked number 3. You said. What about our district?
Ranked number 1 in the district.
District 2, baby.
Pretty good.
And last time I checked,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
we good?
Okay, we're good.
We're still going. That's crazy. Anyways, last time I checked, I believe that Bethany was actually number 2, and we play Bethany this upcoming Friday. So
senior night.
yeah, we'll get to that in a second though.
Yeah.
But aside from Bethany, there's also Newcastle and Tuttle. Played them, beat them. Scores: Newcastle, Tuttle. Okay. Anyways, so All right, back to Bethany game, senior night. So, give us a little bit of a.
I don't know how many seniors we have.
Let's see. We'll have to.
Terrence, Caleb,
Ryder,
Trey,
Blake,
Mikhail, Blake, Cooksey,
that's true.
Rio, Matty Ice,
Matty
Rio.
Ice. There's a lot of seniors.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
We'll put up the roster.
Yeah.
And you two boys in the student section. What's the theme?
Funeral. So, pull up in a suit.
We got the chance to interview our senior cross-country runner, Davis Vittitow, about state cross-country that's coming up this weekend. So here's that. All right, guys, we're here with senior cross-country runner and professional sandwich eater, Davis Vittitow. Davis, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Nate.
It's amazing to hear.
That's great to hear. What kind of sandwich is that?
This is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Classic.
Can't go wrong with classics.
Yep.
Anyways, Davis, you are only senior cross-country runner so far. How's your senior year been?
No, Nate, we've had a lot of ups and downs this year.
Mhm.
Last week I actually had a bloody nose during
That was
the
you?
regional meet. Yep, that was me. That was
Dang.
me. It went all down my throat the entire race, and I could only taste blood, so that was pretty nice. But yeah, our team's been doing pretty good. We got a rising freshman, Jack Walker.
That's right.
He's
Yeah.
doing. He's got big things ahead of him. So pretty good.
That's
Pretty
good.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, as like the only senior, do you think that like you're the best on the team, or are you gonna be humble and say that?
Yeah, I'm
Everyone
gonna
else is
take
good.
I'm gonna take the humble route and say that I'm probably not the best on the team.
Mhm.
You know, I don't know. It's been back and forth with me and
Yeah.
Jack, and you know, I think he's gonna be better than me by next year, honestly.
Yeah.
So
Which let's see then. So state cross country coming up. You looking forward to that?
oh yeah, for sure. I think I'm gonna do. I always do good at state. I always get my PR at state, and it's supposed to be like 51 degrees right now. So that's gonna be.
That's
great.
really good running. right?
Yeah, no, it's not. But
Like
and
maybe
it's
like
gonna be
60,
muddy.
70.
It's gonna be muddy, and it's just gonna be, you know, we're just gonna fight through it.
That's
Gonna
good.
Fight
That's
through
good.
it. Yeah.
What time are you expecting? Like,
I'm trying to get under 17.
okay.
Under 17, just try to get as
Sounds
close
fun.
as possible to that.
What's
It's gonna be really, like I said, it's gonna be really hard weather. So
Mm.
everybody's gonna be running pretty bad. Well, not bad, but the times
Okay,
are gonna
yeah.
be pretty bad. Yeah.
What's your current PR? Do you think you'd beat it?
16:48. I got it at state last year.
Oh.
I think it's possible. I can definitely beat it, but I don't know. We'll have to see.
That's right, and that's the only thing you can hope for.
Yep.
And so, with the season coming to a close, what's been your favorite race so far this year?
Oh, that's a hard question. Huh. I would have to say the night meet, just
Okay.
because I love running at night. So you know.
You like running past, like, down the last chute near the finish, and that band's playing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
That-
for sure.
That's
And
always a good one.
also during that meet, I heard what's his name? Dang, that dude's singing out there. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Coach Courtney during the meet, he I could hear his voice over everybody else's
Yes.
voice, and it just motivated me so much during that race, and it was the best moment.
That's really good. And so, what's your bit? It's kind of different, somewhat different question. That person can sing bars out there. But what's been your favorite part of the season?
Oh, just hanging out with my friends, man. You know, it's a lot of the season you're just in the rough of it, just running, killing yourself every day.
Yeah.
And it's fun just to be around friends,
Like
little
that,
things.
the jam session that they're having out here, like this.
Oh yeah,
That we had.
yeah, the one we had at
The emotional
that one
here.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, are you looking forward to track season since cross country's your season's about to be over?
I'm trying to take everything as slow as possible my senior year, so I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna worry about it right now.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I can say the opposite right now.
Well, all right. Now for another little part of questions I want to ask you. You can tell there's singing out there.
Oh, dang.
We know that you're a big music guy.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, for sure.
we wanted to ask you. I know you're a big Bob Dylan guy. Is he your favorite artist, or
Oh.
Who's your favorite artist?
yeah, who's your favorite artist?
I
or
love
band?
Bob Dylan. I love Bob Dylan. I also love the Beatles.
Mhm.
I love Led Zeppelin. I love all the classic bands. I'm a classic rock guy. You know
Attaboy.
me. Yeah.
We were talking yesterday, and like how like it was Marvel Day, and Peyton was wearing a Guardians of the Galaxy shirt, and I said, if you can be a superhero based on music, we would all be Star-Lord.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Would you agree with
got,
that?
He's got a great playlist, and mixtape. Yeah, for sure. I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. So, favorite band, Beatles,
Mhm.
Led Zeppelin. Favorite
Mhm.
singer, like Bob Dylan.
Mm.
What's your favorite song?
Oh my
Oh.
god, you're throwing hard questions on me today.
These
I
are
don't know if I can pick
unanswerable
one.
questions.
I don't know if I could pick that. You know.
Okay, how about this? If you're
Yeah,
just
give me-
if you're in a mood and you just okay.
What mood am I in?
You
what
are-
mood am I in?
All right, you're in a state of being perturbed and you
Of
just
being what?
perturbed.
What? I don't know that word.
Okay, well just have to, if you're in a state of just I don't know, kind of mixed emotions, you're just
Mixed
like
emotions.
you don't even really know what to think.
Uh,
If you just want to listen to one song, what
So-
would it be?
I'm just thinking of one song, just in
Mhm.
particular.
If
Just
you're in a
any song.
plain mood,
Plain mood.
if you
just
can
like
listen to
boring-
any song.
A boring mood.
Yes.
So a boring song.
No, not a boring song.
Just
You're
the
bored
song.
and you want to listen to a song
Mm.
to get you unbored.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like a hype song.
I mean, just to get him
Get him
happy.
motivated.
Get him
Give
happy.
me a happy, happy
Yeah,
song.
Like,
happy song.
yeah, get motivated.
I'll have to go with a classic Beatles song. You
Mm.
know, I'll have to go with the Beatles song. Hang on, let me think. Huh.
And this is why he's my favorite senior on the team, because he's the only senior. And also, I love the Beatles.
I'm trying to think now. Probably okay, Hey Jude probably to
Mhm.
get me in an uplifting mood because that song lifts me up every single time I listen to it.
You just go, na 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 na.
Yeah, exactly.
You just yell at the top of your lungs.
Yeah, in the car. for
Yeah,
sure.
I bet your dad hates you for that.
No, yeah, he does.
Alright, we'll bring it down to one question, and I kind of came up with this on the spot. I noticed you're eating PB&J.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Best sandwich.
Carter, you want to ask this question? It's the last one right there.
If you could, if you're stuck on an island and you
Uh-huh.
had to pick one thing to eat and one thing to keep you sane, what would those things be?
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly.
That's what you eat.
Yeah.
Now, what would keep you sane?
Yeah, it would. This would. I would pick both peanut butter jelly sandwich.
So you have
peanut
two
butter and jelly.
PB&Js.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
Oh,
that's actually. Peyton, what would you do? Like, what would you pick?
me? That's a like a peanut butter and jelly is like a good choice, but it would be that between chicken because you know chicken's very nutritious,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
peanut butter and jellies probably taste better.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Carter?
For sure.
Hmm.
I'm glad we all picked food choices so far.
Yes. Bruno Mars is going crazy out there.
I hope the mic.
We should walk out singing.
Bring the podcast outside.
We just finish up the song.
I guess the food, a grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Grilled cheese.
Nice.
Nice and
And
simple.
then, I mean, that would keep me sane too.
It's all food.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna stick with the food choices. I'll go for a nice Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich to keep my hunger. And what would keep me sane? Probably the Raising Cane's Texas toast.
We're all gonna be dead by like the next day. I brought 2 sandwiches. He brought he brought 2 sandwiches. It's just all sandwiches.
If you portion it down, you may have
Yeah,
to
okay,
last maybe
yeah.
2 days at the most.
Yeah, probably.
But you have to also deal with the temptation of just eating it all because they're all good.
Yeah.
Hidden it out there. We need to bring the mic out there. She's going crazy.
Well, anyways, guys, that's senior cross country runner Davis Vittitow. Davis, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Nate.
And
Shake my hand. That's how the
That's right.
professionals do it.
yes, and yeah, back to Nate and Carter and Peyton.
Yeah.
I think that should do it for episode 4 here in BHS podcast room for another episode of 3 Quarter Podcasts. I'm Nate Holding.
I'm Carter Holding.
I'm Peyton Davos.
We're signing off. Remember, Bethany this Friday, Blanchard High School at the we play Bethany, Oscar Brooks Sports Complex in Blanchard. Kickoff 7 p.m. And yeah, don't
We're funeral.
Be there.
bring a coffin if you want to.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in next week for another episode. We'll see you next week.
Bye.